Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and today we're reviewing Animal Farm. So, why Animal Farm? Why did I choose to do this? Well, when I started doing the Drunk Disneys, I decided I want to do all animated, theatrical, released in the United States animated movies too, not just the Disney ones. That's why we did the Fleischer Bros movies, and we've been doing them in order. So if you're confused, why haven't you done any since Mr. Bug Goes to Town then? You've just been doing Disney movies. In between Mr. Bug Goes to Town and this, two other movies, The Little Humpbacked Horse, which was a Russian film, and Johnny the Giant Killer, which was a French film. Those were the only other two animated, theatrically released movies in that time. That gap was just what it was like. So when Animal Farm came out, it was a little bit weird, because other than the Fleischer Bros, like I said, who were run out of business by Disney, Disney had the corner on the market. They had the monopoly. They were the only people making theatrical, feature-length animated films. Now, Warner Brothers was there doing their cartoons. There's other people doing cartoons, but nobody was doing feature-length animated films and putting them into theaters other than Disney until Animal Farm came along and bucked that trend a little bit. And it still took a while. It wasn't really until Don Bluth came along that anybody had any sort of consistency doing it other than Disney. But this was in 1954. Mr. Bug Goes to Town was in 1941. There was 13 years where nobody but Disney was putting out animated movies. That's crazy to think about now, when there's at least 5 to 10 big name animated movies coming out every year. We're so spoiled by it, but back then it was years in between and only one studio doing it. So this should be fun. I've never seen this. I do know that they did change the ending, which was to its own detriment. Animal Farm is one of my favorite books of all time, so I think the ending's going to bug me a little bit. But other than that, I'm excited to see this, because I've never seen any film adaptation. There have been a couple. I think this is probably the highest rated one, and even so, it's not really highly rated or anything. Andy Serkis, I think, is supposedly working on one, which should be fun. But yeah, love this story, so I'm curious to see how it looks in animated kids movie form. So let's do it. Oh, sorry, before we do it though, we have to get drunk too. What a wonderful, terrible tradition this is. Can't wait to spend the rest of my life doing this. Oh god. This is Animal Farm. Let's do it.
To the world we all know, which may or may not be the best world possible, once again springtime had come.
What was that sentence? If that's just lifted from the book, I don't know. It probably made more sense when I read it, but that was confusing as hell.
All the magic of spring was not enough to conceal the misery of Manor Farm.
Watercolors, man. It's this isn't great animation, but I'm a sucker for hand-drawn animation. Traditional animation. It's so fun.
Beset by problems of his own making, Mr. Jones had turned to drink.
Yeah! Mr. Jones knows what's up!
It was later than usual when Mr. Jones came home from his drinking to make his rounds.
Are you okay, Mr. Jones? You don't sound so good.
Grand old hens.
Perfect. Great work. You whore? Did you just call the cow a whore? Dude. Come on. It's Mrs. Whore to you.
Good for nothing beasts. Ate their heads off.
Oh, Jesus. He's a Scooby-Doo villain. Why did I think he was the guy on the left, not the creepy-ass guy? Of course he's the creepy-ass guy. Don't you have some meddling kids to be worrying about? And the darn dog, too? It's definitely, kind of cheap looking, but it's very cinematic. It's very theatrical. I'm invested, man. throws a beer bottle at a dog? I'm not even a dog person, and you don't do that. Like, it's a dog. He's nothing but love. Come on. Throwing beer bottles at a dog, you deserve hell. No, that's not an over-exaggeration. That's just a fact.
On this night,
On this very Christmas night?
all the animals had agreed that as soon as Mr. Jones was in bed, they would gather in the main barn for a secret meeting called by Old Major, the prize boar hog.
Prize? Are you sure he's not the cries hog? Because he looks like he cries a lot. Great joke, Simon. We're off to a great start.
Old Major had been ailing, and now he had made known there were some things he wanted to say to his fellow animals before it might be too late.
He looks like one of my coworkers. Dave, to anybody who works with me, you know who I'm talking about.
My dear friends, I have lived a long life. I have had much time for thought.
Yeah, because all you do is lay on your fat ass.
I won't be with you much longer.
I'm going to Connecticut. There's greener pastures over there.
Few of us will ever know the blessings of a peaceful old age.
Are you a skinwalker? Because your face is so unnatural. That's not how faces work. I wish Don Bluth had adapted this. That would have been awesome. Imagine his animation with this story.
Whatever we produce is taken from us, stolen from us, and sold.
This really could apply to communism and capitalism. It really, no matter what the system is, people in charge are terrible people. Can we all at least agree on that? No politician is going to fix your life.
You Parkers, do you know what the future holds for you?
Oh my god, this is terrifying. This is a kid's movie? Then again, to Disney, that's probably... He laughed at that. He was like, oh, you think that's scary? Let me show you some demons flying around.
When you have got rid of Jones, don't adopt his vices. We animals are brothers. Large or small, clever or simple.
Big or small, strong or weak, smart or... Jim. We're all equal. We couldn't have made a less demonically terrifying song. I am scared shitless. I shit my pants just now. Don't check, just believe me. Yeah, no. That was kind of my reaction to the song, too. I would have died if we kept going in probably another 30 seconds. Are they crying or singing a second verse? I really can't tell. Was Jesus just born? What's with the Northern Star? Dude, if you sleep with your shoes on, I don't care how drunk you are, you're a psychopath. Also, your pants, too. Have you ever fallen asleep with jeans on? If you're a girl, you won't relate to this as much, but it is prison. It is hell.
The very next morning, sooner perhaps than Old Major would have predicted, the animals found their situation quite unbearable.
Hey Google, I'm actually curious. Is this anti-capitalism or anti-communism? Both. It's both. That's my kind of movie. That's my kind of politics. It's like, yeah, capitalism, it sucks. Guess what? So does communism. Guess what? It all sucks because people, they suck. Alright. I like Animal Farm even more now than I did before when I read in high school. Why did they make him look like Frankenstein's monster? I don't understand. Why couldn't they have just made him look like a normal human? Oh, they're all high. What was in the corn? What was in the rice? Yeah, I'd run to the bar too if my animals all attacked me. There's not much else you can do. Oh my god, he went from being Frankenstein's monster to one of the townsfolk. How the tides have turned. I've never seen a couple of toques before. They're not forks, they're toques. Just toques. You have a gun and a scythe for some reason. Just kill them. They're geese. This is a kid's movie. Kids movie.
Almost before they realized it, the animals had fought and won.
Except for him. He died.
And they lost no time in destroying everything that reminded them of hateful Mr. Jones.
Like statues? Oh god. We're just in a cycle. It's a circle. Time is a loop. If you don't remember history, you're doomed to repeat it. If you don't remember history, you're doomed to repeat it! If you don't remember... This kind of sounds like Star Wars. Didn't that? That sounded like Star Wars. Ha hoo do re fa hoo for a welcome, welcome Christmas now. We just killed some human ass, so let's burn them, burn them, burn their ass. Could they really have made the singing any more demonic and terrifying? The animation of the fire looks cool. Give them that. For what they lacked in artistic skill, they had made up for in artistic vision. Don't know how that works, but you know, that's... I said it, so...
Snowball took the lead in entering the place where their tyrant had lived.
I love this animation style. It's like it's not good, but it's interesting. It's very Disney. There's something about that shot that was very Disney. That too, that makes me think of Alice in Wonderland for some reason. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me questions. I just say things. Is there thought behind it? Not always. Really, not always. He just made an ass of himself. Because he's a donkey.
The laws of Animal Farm were inscribed in a prominent place, to be remembered and obeyed forever.
No animal shall sleep in a bed. No animal shall drink alcohol.
Well, now you can't say I'm acting like an animal. I'm acting like a bird. I'm a badly alcoholic.
All animals are equal.
Just some are more equal than others. I said that as a joke and then immediately was like, I think that is a line from the book that is said later. I hope not, because I thought I was being funny for a second, and now I'm like, nope, I'm just stupid and not remembering things right.
Tending farm by themselves posed problems for the animals, but the pigs could think of a way around every difficulty.
No, we're not gonna gloss over that. What the fuck was happening there? What the hell was happening? They're kinky. They're kinky. That's all I'm gonna say.
Instructed by Snowball,
Subtlety! Be damned. Where's the hammers? Please drop a hammer. It would be hilarious.
The success of their efforts delighted everyone, including Sly Napoleon and his constant companion, Fat Pink Squealer.
His name's what? Fat Pink Squealer? They couldn't come up with anything more derogatory than that? We're gonna call you Fat Fuck McGee. Are you okay with that? Also, you're pink. How does that make you feel?
That summer, the animals, without any help or any interference, made a going proposition of Animal Farm.
Hey, Mr. Narrator, did you not notice Mr. Magoo over here? Mr. Jensen over here plotting their demise? Can we reference him, please? Can we talk about the creepy guy? No? Okay. Did we spend our entire animation budget on this shot alone? What the hell? Couldn't we make the rest of the movie look better instead of just that? Okay. That was like just the one intern that I was like, I'm gonna show ya! I'll do something better than anything you've ever seen. The next day he was hired by Disney. Communism is good. For now. To those who think I'm like, oh, you fucking fill in the blank political party, I'm not. I'm not in a political party, and I hate all of them. I hate all of you. If you side with a political party, I hate you. That man looks like a pig already. He's one step away from being a pig. That's a step to the left. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. I don't know how to do this shit, dude. Help. Send help. They are literally inches from each other's faces. If you want to kiss, just do that.
Snowball set himself to solve the problem of power.
Is that Nazi? I don't know. That's some Nazi shit if I ever saw it. It may be a windmill, but I see Nazis. Am I stupid? Maybe, but I saw Nazis. Why is there snow here and snow there? It's not just like snow across. It's just here and there. Everywhere. George Harrison.
In January, there came bitterly hard weather.
Yeah, it's winter, dipshit.
But Snowball continued his thinking for the future. And in such thoughts, he was not alone.
Batman! Well, pig. Bat pig! Bat pig watches from above! Damn it, this is the dumbest drunk review I've ever recorded.
I have prepared a new plan for Animal Farm. Here it is.
You're not allowed to read it or anything, but I put it there. Just so you know there is a plan. Don't worry about what it is. I have it, and it is there.
I'll promise you a 4-day week.
Wash!
Perhaps a 3-day week.
I didn't particularly enjoy those sounds. So we just kill motherfuckers now. Fair enough. This is what happens when politics get involved. Money get involved. You can't trust nobody. See, this is my favorite thing. The same people that are like, how dare we put Trump into office? If you don't trust Trump, if you're on that side of the aisle, or sanity, are the same people that are saying, let's give the government all the control. Do you realize how stupid that sounds? You are simultaneously saying that the person we previously we voted into power, was a maniacal maniac. No, that's not redundant in case you were wondering. A maniacal maniac. We voted into power. We made that happen. And then you're saying, out of that same mouth, that government should have all the power. You're insane. You're insane. All I'm saying is government is evil because people are evil. And if you don't agree with that, I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. But no, we haven't tried it right yet. That's why it hasn't worked. We just need the right people in charge, and that will definitely last. Capitalism sucks too. It all sucks. It all sucks. I told you, I'm not on anybody's side, because nobody's on my side. I'm Treebeard, motherfucker.
With Snowball disposed of, Napoleon stepped up confidently to take charge of Animal Farm.
Why did the narrator sound so happy? Rewind that shit.
With Snowball disposed of...
With Snowball disposed of? Why the fuck you so happy, dude? Why are you so happy? Are you in Napoleon's payroll? I don't trust you.
Snowball is a traitor. What was he really planning? To bring back Jones.
I just want, like, Porky Pig to pop out of nowhere and be like, capitalism's not good. I just want Don Quixote to run full force into that right now. Down with the Giants! None of these jokes make any sense to anybody but me right now, and that's okay. That's okay. I think so.
One evening, after working long and late, as usual, Boxer and Benjamin made a curious discovery.
I just want them to play poker. That's what I want from the pigs.
Word of what now went on at night in Jones's house spread quickly through Animal Farm. Some of the animals thought they remembered a law against beds, but obviously they were mistaken.
The rules shall apply to you, but not to me. This isn't funny. Nothing about this is funny. It's just depressing.
Cheer up. This won't last. Another winter will bring them to their knees. Anyway, where are they gonna buy the things they need?
In Mr. Jones's circle, the subject of shortages at Animal Farm was a popular one. And a sharp trader named Whimper was just the sort to do something about it.
So wait, okay. I understand the commentary so far of the capitalism versus communism of it all. Except for Mr. Jones at the bar. If Mr. Jones at the bar is a runaway oligarch? President, dictator of a capitalistic society. What is this bar? What bar do a bunch of presidents and dictators and hang out at? And then they're like, oh, but there's a juice salesman here too, or a jelly jam salesman? That part of the equation is not 1 + 2 = 3, if you ask me. Then again, I'm stupid, so there's that.
Our leader, as wise as he's beloved, has decided to trade with the outside world. Not for gain, of course. That would be unworthy of our noble principles. You, hens, are to have the honor of making the first contribution. All your eggs. I know how proud you are.
Why has he got calves for days, though?
Comrades, I have made a terrible discovery. There are traitors among us. Who else is guilty? Stand up and confess!
There was a cult I was in one time that did this. They made us confess to nothing. And eventually people did confess to nothing. It was wild. When you're forced to confess, even if you've done nothing, you eventually will. It's crazy. Cults, politics, shit, man. Yes, I was in a cult, don't judge me. I got out of it. I got better. Oh my god, there's blood! This is for kids! Kids! Children, even!
Who ever heard of animals running a farm? Have you seen a windmill?
No! That sells me on it, though! Animals can run a farm because they got a fucking windmill.
Come on, let's kick him out! Yeah, kick him out!
That wasn't English, but but thank you for your contribution to this conversation, you weirdo. Kids, watch this in theaters, because that was the only way to watch movies in 54. Like, I've heard about, like, the reaction Watership Down got, and I even Googled about this one, because I was like, there had to be some sort of reaction. Nope, people were fine. Children in 1954 were built different. Yeah, you're gonna lose a headbutt contest with a goat, you dumbass. It's just gonna happen. Don't try it. Don't. The enemies were really, like, all for cutting corners whenever they could. They're like, but would a single frame work? I think it would. I think it would.
Now began the heartbreaking job of rebuilding. And as before, Boxer and Benjamin worked hardest of all. By now, supervision of the work by pigs was hardly necessary, so they had time for less laborious pursuits.
How do you lose tic-tac-toe in 3 moves? You're an idiot. We're gonna play some tic-tac-toe real quick. Tic-tac-toe. You start there, right? Okay, they do that. Then you do that. You already won. You already won. Bam! I won. How do you lose? How do you lose? We'll try one more time. There. 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 I can't be beaten! How do you lose? How do you lose?
A new generation of pigs grew up.
We're fucking now? Who we fucking? I haven't seen a single female pig this whole time. This is the most depressing thing I've ever watched in my entire fucking life. Now my hand hurts from karate chopping a table. But every time I karate chop it, the can spins. And that's amusing.
Next day, the windmill work went on as usual. But now,
all of a sudden we had a surplus on glue. Nobody knew why.
what appeared to be an ambulance arrived. Only Benjamin suspected it wasn't an ambulance. The other animals finally recognized the death wagon from Mr. Wimper's glue factory.
I'm so sad. I'm so fucking upset.
I was with him right to the end. His last words were, "Forward, comrades! Long live Napoleon!"
I don't believe you. Weirdly enough.
And that night, the pigs drank to Boxer's memory in the whiskey they had bought with Boxer's life.
I have no, like, funny quips. I'm just, like, upset.
The animals' revolution was only dimly remembered. Outwardly, Animal Farm appeared prosperous. But the animals themselves were no better off, with the exception of the pigs.
I'm depressed. More equal than others. I said that. I'm stupid. I thought I was being funny. Apparently, I was just quoting shit.
To peace and plenty under pig rule.
Oh, that's the most horrifying way I could have even pictured it. That was the most traumatizing thing I've ever seen in my life. Pigs turning into men? I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
To the animals, it now seemed that their world, which may or may not someday become a happy place to live in, was worse than ever for ordinary creatures. And another moment had come when they must do something about it.
I feel like a producer somewhere was like, you can't make it depressing. You have to have the good guys win. Which just isn't true, but like, it's something. It helps the kids sleep at night at least. It won't help me sleep at night though, because I know the good guys don't win. Fuck. Fuck them up. Fuck up the pigs. Turn them into bacon. Let's go, donkeys. We'll just become some more pigs, but like, it's something. It was a complete departure from the actual ending. But I mean, it is what it is. We get the point. It was trying to make a happy ending out of that fucking nightmare. I really enjoyed that. I really did. It wasn't the highest quality of movies, but it's a fantastic story. Like I said, it's one of my favorite books of all time. I don't know. It's, man, people suck. Politics suck. Pigs suck. What can you do? At least it wasn't Watership Down. I'll say that. Because that's even more depressing. This is one of the worst drunk reviews I've ever done. I have no idea what I'm saying. Okay. Goodbye. Good night.